There is another important site-wide user role, the XNAT administrator, aka you. XNAT can support as many site administrators as you need, and they can have different levels of permission. There's two components of this role. Site Manager, which is a special role that grants access to XNAT's administrative controls, and Data Administration, which is a powerful role that allows you to access or potentially modify all the project data on your site, whether or not the project owners have explicitly added you to their projects. The way that these roles can be combined leads to a few usable scenarios which we'll demonstrate in our Dev XNAT. To demonstrate the various levels of permissions given to admin users, I've set up a special project here which I've called Private Project. It's owned by this logged in user, which is named Owner, and that's the only user that's been given explicit access to this project. But, as we will see, our admin users are also able to do manipulations on this. So let's log out and log back in as the site admin. The way to see or change a user's administrative permissions is to go to the Administer Users menu, click on the user you're interested in, and then click on Advanced Settings. Scrolling down, you can see the user's security settings. The default site admin user is set up with both Site Manager and All Data Admin access, which is here called Read, Edit, and Delete. This basically gives them the opportunity to see, edit, and delete any data in the site and change the site settings at every level, including managing other user accounts. And as we can see, if we browse all projects, this user has the ability to see the private project. I can delete this data, and I can even edit or delete the project itself. We can also set up a Data Manager user. This is a user without site admin access, but who does have the ability to read, edit, and delete all data in the project. Let's log in as that user. Here again, I can browse all projects, and I can see the private project. In this case, I can't actually modify the project itself, but I can come into this. I can come into the project data, and I can edit or delete this data. I've also set up a Data Reviewer admin account, which, like the Data Manager, does not have the Site Manager or an admin controls, but they do have the ability to read all data on your XNAT. So let's log in as that user. And again, if I browse all projects, I can see this private project even though I haven't been explicitly given access to it. And I can see project data. However, this user cannot edit any of this data. Please note, anyone that you grant the Site Manager access to can immediately grant themselves all data access. Do not grant Site Manager access to someone that you do not explicitly and fully trust.